Hi everybody, Keith here, back for another video, this time doing some baseball and doing game 81, the midway point of my replay from the 2023 San Diego Padres. So this will be the halfway point. They are going to be at PNC Ballpark playing the Pittsburgh Pirates. Wanted to go through really quickly and kind of look at the stats so far this season. And so looking at that, the stats so far after 80 games, if you look at it, and there was a question on Facebook earlier today about the accuracy of the game, and I will say this. The batting average, on base percentage, and slugging percentages are all really close as a team. They're off like 2 or 3 points, maybe. Uh, and they've been kind of hovering around this area for a while. The replay started out really hot. There was a lot of runs, a lot of home runs. And so the numbers are high but trending down. So looking at the home runs I've given up 103 home runs. You can see here my pitching totals, which is above one a game, which they were at. But since game 17, which is really when they started to cool off a little bit, I've allowed an average of one home run a game. And if I keep that pace the rest of the year, I'll actually hit the home run total. So it will eventually work itself out and equal itself out. the My record is 46-34, which at the halfway point, if you look at the Padres Pythagorean one loss on Baseball Reference, which is based on their run differential and where they should have been a 92-70 team. So 46 wins at the near halfway point is right on that number, that 92 points. So they're playing as their run differential showed that they should play, which is good. So accuracy wise, all those numbers are good. The wins, the losses, all of that's good. Obviously, how I play, I do as played lineups, but how I play the team is going to be different than how they were played in real life. So I don't pinch hit much. So the starters play most of the game, and I don't do left-right splits. So uh, that's just kind of how I play. So far, Xander Bogaerts has been on fire. I call him the king of the tough hits because he rolls in his tough range and gets hits a lot. He's hitting 344. That his he's just been very good. Ha-Seong Kim is also doing pretty well, hitting 302. He was there last year for a while and then kind of sunk at the end, so I would expect that to go down. Juan Soto hitting 293, but at 411 on base percentage, which are all pretty close to where he was. Uh, the numbers after that look pretty close to where they were. Obviously, some are going to be a little higher than others. Grisham's at 218. That's been kind of sinking. Carpenter was up. He got hot for a couple series, and his average was way up there. It's down to 208 now, and that's falling. Cronenworth is right where it should be. So these guys, all their batting averages are all pretty close. ERAs are a little high. And again, that's from that start of the season. It's been trending down since game 17. So the ERAs are starting to balance themselves out. I've come to the realization Blake Snell is impossible to recreate in a card set. He's been victimized by a lot of inherited runners being scored on him. So relievers coming in and giving up runs. He lets too many base runners on. He lets too many base runners. He's got 49 walks, 52 hits allowed. There have been games where he's just come out and just dominated. And I think he had a 17 strikeout game in like 7 or 8 innings. It was just insane. But he also has games where he starts walking everybody, and then you get a couple guys on, and you get into the ballpark wheelhouse and gone, and there goes his numbers. So he was down to 3 point something ERA. It went back up to 4.01. But I mean, he's just tough to replicate. Hader's been very good, 1.17 ERA. Musgrove's been great. That'll be the starter for tonight's game. My one issue or concern that I'm now focusing on with everything is the amount of errors and unearned runs. So I'm at 54 errors so far. I think the Padres committed 73 last year in total. So that number is projecting to be a lot higher. The amount of unearned runs, which again is just, it kind of happens in place in tandem with the errors. They've given up 44 unearned runs already. I think last year they gave up, I think it was like 60. So I think that's where my run number. I'm trying to figure out what is causing my run numbers to be higher. Right now, I think errors and unearned runs are kind of out of balance a little bit. So we'll watch that as the season goes on. But in general, the numbers are really good. The game plays once you figure it out, which it just isn't hard. But once you get that rhythm, the game plays really easy. It's good. It's accurate. So if you have questions on accuracy, as people have posted, it's accurate. The game is good. The records come out as they should. The numbers all look really good. So there isn't a question on that. The one stat I will say, the most important stat here is my Petco stat. That was from last year's Padres promotion. That if they struck out 9 batters in a game, you get a free treat for your dog or your cat at Petco. And I've got 50 games where I get free Petco treats. So I'm keeping track of that this year. They did change that promotion this year, unfortunately, but I'm sure they lost a lot of money because they strike out 9 guys a lot. 50 games out of 80 so far. Just kind of a fun thing. So I've got my roller ready to go. I have my score sheet ready to go. We'll go through the starting lineups really quick and we'll go ahead and get started. Let me find that. The Padres are going to have Tatis, Soto, Machado, Bogarts, Cronenworth, Adore, Kim, Grisham, and Nola, with Musgrove on the mound. Musgrove has been very good. The Pirates will counter with Sawinski, McCutchen, Davis, Santana, Connor, Joe, and Gonzalez. Juan Bai, Triolo, and Delay. If I pronounce names wrong, I apologize. I do it all the time. Luis Ortiz will be on the mound for Pittsburgh. Couple patient numbers in the middle of his card, so it looks like it could be a rough night for the Pirates. But we'll see how this plays out. Let's make sure I get this all set up here. Okay. I play a couple little differences from the game. My fatigue number, I don't know if you can see that. Let me just see if I can find that. No, you can't. No. So fatigue number it's based on, it's a number that is innings pitched plus runs plus hits plus walks divided by game start will give you a fatigue number for the pitcher. That's how many of those they can give up. I'd like that system because if a pitcher's pitching well, he'll pitch longer. And if he's getting beat up, he'll be pulled out earlier. Musgrove is a 13, Ortiz is a 15. So they have their fatigue numbers ready to go. Let me see my auto bullpen picker and my auto pinch hit picker. That's all ready to go there. And I think we are ready. If I miss anything, a couple other differences I'm trying out. A bunt number, I'm trying a bunt number of 1 to 100 on sacrifices. I was doing that with another game engine. I kind of liked how it was. There wasn't really much of an issue with the way Payoff Pitch is. They have the bunts automatically built in. I'm trying this a little bit different. I'm also adding intentional walks. I don't like to coach. I like to watch. So intentional walks are kind of built in based on how many times they were intentionally walked. There weren't as many intentional walks last year, so the number is pretty low for most of the players. That's on a 1 to 100 as well. And for example, Soto is a 14. So with first base open, with a runner on, second and third, first base is open. If I roll in that range, he'll get an intentional walk. He's a 14, but the next highest is a 7. So there's not a lot of them. Okay, that's being said, housekeeping is done. Let's go ahead and get started. We're in the top of the first. Fernando Tatis will be leading off. And away we go. In play, patient, 90. That's going to be an out. And he grounds out to short. 1 out. Juan Soto, patient, 30. Will walk him. He led the league in walks last year, and that is not a surprise. He gets one in this game. His steal number is a 3. He is a 3C, so he's going to try to run here. The catcher for Pittsburgh is a 5. He has an arm 5, so it's a C5, which you can't see is off on the edge over here, but that is an excellent. We check the pickoff number, which isn't a pickoff. So a C5 come down to excellent, and it's a stolen base with a possible error on the catcher, but the D6 number is below the error range. So he is safe at second on the stolen base. No error. Now there's a runner on second. Machado up. 4, tough, 37, and that is a strikeout. 2 outs. Bogarts. 5 in play. There it is, 17. Base hit. And Soto will score. He just hits. Xander Bogaerts likes payoff pitch baseball. We'll just say that. He's having a good time. Let's say Soto running a hit. Okay. The steal number of 4, Bogarts is a 3, so he won't go. Cronenworth, 6, Patient, 22, he walks him. The second walk of the inning. First and second, 2 outs for Odor. Patient, 20, walks him. And what I thought might happen is happening. Padres got a lot of walks last year, and they're taking advantage of a pitcher that is wild. Ha-Sung Kim, chance to blow this thing open early. Patient, 81, not going to get it. Ground ball to short. The Padres leave the bases loaded. They get 1 run on 1 hit, 3 walks. But that is it for the top of the first. So that's fatigue number. He had 3 walks, a hit and a run, so that's 5, plus 1 inning, that's 6. So his number is at 6 out of 15 possible. Okay, bottom of the first. 10 in play, 9 leadoff single. Suwinski, 2, he's going to steal. He's a B against Nola, who's a 4. B4 is excellent, and he is safe. So he still steals a base back. Now we have a runner on second, nobody out. McCutcheon is up. 6, Patient, 93. Oh, hits him. That's bad luck. First and second, nobody out. Henry Davis, 5, Tough, 71. The fly ball to center field, and Suwinski will stay. First and second, 1 out. Santana, 4, Tough, 94. Fly ball to left field. 2 down. Connor Joe, 8, Tough, 21, strikes him out. Works out of it. Good job by Musgrove. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on base. The score after 1-0 Padres. Trent Grisham leading off the second. Patient, 91. Fly out. 1 out. Nola, 8. In play, 23. Nope. It's going to be a ground out. Ground ball to the pitcher. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and Tatis, 5. In play, 61. Fly ball, right field. 3 up, 3 down for the Padres in the second. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 San Diego. Nick Gonzalez, 9, Tough, 97, fly out. 1 out. 6, Patient, 78. He'll get him too, fly out. Bye. Sorry. Triolo, 2 down, nobody on, 8, 66. Oh, that's a double. Fights off the tough pitch and hits it down the line for a double. Puts a runner on second with 2 outs. Jason DeLay is up. 2 down. 5, Tough, 36. Not a wild pitch. Tried to have it turn red to notify if it's a wild pitch or not. 36 is a strikeout, and he gets out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit again. 1 runner left on after 2. It's 1-0 Padres. Juan Soto leading off. Patient. Walks him. He can end up, he'll end up with obviously multiple walks here and a 2, so he's going to try to steal again. C against a 5. C5 is excellent. The throw is not in time. He's safe. Another stolen base for Soto. That's 2 in this game. Runner on second. Nobody out. Machado up. 6, Patient, 90. It's a ground ball to short. Soto's speed is a 5, so he'll hold on there as the play is made by Gonzalez. 1 out. Bogarts up. 5, in play, 76. Fly ball to center field. I have an advancement chart there. Look, with a runner on second, he will hold. 2 down. Cronenworth up. 7, Patient, 58. And that's a base hit. Cronenworth with the base hit. Soto's going to come around. We check, and he scores. And now it's 2-0 San Diego. Cronenworth with the 2-out single. And it's 2-0. Okay, steal number 4. Cronenworth is a 2, so he's not going to go. Odor is up. 8, in play, 22. And a pop up to second base. That will end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 left on base, and the score now, after 2.5, San Diego 2, Pittsburgh nothing. 10. Yep, just checking the fatigue number. I think it's 11, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. I always check those numbers after each inning because I always miss them. Okay, Sawinski's up, top of the lineup. 4, tough 75, and a leadoff double. He leads off with another hit. Musgrove makes a good pitch, but they keep fighting him off. Okay. A 1-1, his steal number is a 3, so the doubles means he's going to be steal here. He is a B. Nola is a 4. B4 is excellent. There he goes, and he's safe, and he steals another base. So him and Soto are having a good matchup on stolen bases, getting on and stealing bases. So runner on third now. Nobody out. Padres going to play deep. McCutcheon up. 5, tough 82. The ground ball is short. Padres are playing deep, so that will knock him in. Take advantage of playing back. Padres not trying to allow a big inning, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. 12, ballpark, 98. My ballpark number is over here. 98 is in play. 29 is an out. Pops up to third. 2 down. Carlos Santana, 10, in play, 57. And that will be a ground out. So that is the third. 1 run on 1 hit. The score after 3 is now 2-1 San Diego. Check his number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Okay, Ha-Seong Kim to lead off. 5 in play, 69 is a flyout. 1 out. Trent Grisham up. 6 patient, 38. He walks. The 5th walk for Ortiz. Not a lot of hits, but he's walking a lot of people. Nola's up. 1 out. 4 tough. 6 struck him out. 2 down. So I will only bunt with no outs. Just the rule with my bunt numbers there. So I only sacrifice with no outs. Runner on first and second. So 2 outs. Tatis is up. Grisham's on first. 8 is in play, 98, and a fly ball to left field. So the Padres have had runners, but they have not been able to capitalize. After 3.5, it's 2-1. Connor Joe leading off. 4 is tough and a strikeout. Second strikeout for Musgrove. Nick Gonzalez. 12, ballpark. In play, 59. PNC is a big park. Not a lot of home runs there. In play, 59 is a grounder to second. 2 down. And a 9, strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 5th. 2-1 Padres. Juan Soto leading off. Already has 2 walks in this game. That's going to be the 3rd walk. Just struggling to pitch to Soto. 14, so his number's 15. He can allow 1 more base runner or a run. He's going to be pulled out. Machado, runner on first, nobody out. 8, in play, 82. That's a ground ball to short. The double play number is not underneath Machado, so it's a fielder's choice. You get the runner at second, 1 out. Xander Bogaerts, 10, tough, 49, the king of the tough. Right there, just proved it again. 10, tough, 49, single, and Machado goes up another base. He's hitting 340 something because he gets hits on tough every time. And that will be it for Ortiz. So he goes 4 1/3. He did get 1 out. 3 hits, 6 walks, 2 Ks. And we will take him out. Yeah, the Padres have first and second. And we look at the bullpen. So these are numbers I pull out of Retro Sheet and look at their appearances they had over the course of the season. Then you multiply their actual how much time they were on the roster to get these numbers here. And it's based on the innings they pitched and the score. So a /5 is ahead by 4 or more. /4 is 3-1. /3 is tied. That's /2 is -1 to -3. /1 is -5. Or we're in the 5th inning or less. So Bolton is going to come in to pitch for Pittsburgh. We come over here, and Cody Bolton will be pitching. His fatigue number, relievers' fatigue number is based on how many batters they faced per game, is a 7. So 7 batters. Runner on first and second. 1 out. Cronenworth up. 7, tough 90. Ground ball to second, and that will be a fielder's choice. 2 down. First and third. Odor up. 3. Defense. Error third base. That is my defense number. That's an error. So the third baseman makes an error. It is a 1 base error. And that costs them a run. Machado scores. Cronenworth will go to second. Another error. And an unearned run. First and second now. 2 outs. Kim up. 7, tough 50. That's a base hit. That's a base hit, and Cronenworth will score. Odor is a 7 speed with 2 outs. He will go to third. And another hit, and that will close that. That closes the book out on Ortiz. 4 runs. 2 earned. Kim's on first. He's going to steal second. He's got double ones there. Kim's a 5, so B5 is excellent, and he steals second. So now we have second and third with Grisham up. Second and third, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Grisham up. 5, patient, 47, walks him. And Cody Bolton is not doing much better. 2 outs for Nola. Patient, 70. Oh, he gets him, though. That was close. I see this number, the double star. Oh, that's horrible. I hate that. Anyways, 9 is patient, 70 is a fly ball to center. So that wraps up the 5th inning. The Padres get 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. Bottom of the 5th. Triolo's up. 6, patient, 33. That's a walk. Musgrove with a leadoff walk. His first of the game. Jason DeLay. 6, patient, 9. He walks him. Up 3-1. Not what you want to do is start putting free batters on base here. So it's first and second. Nobody out. Sawinski is up. 9, tough, 93. It's a fly ball to right field. This has a chance. So fly ball to right field. The runner on second is a 7. So on a fly ball to right field, a runner on second with a 7+ advances, but with tough results, you reduce the rating by 2. You can't see that, but it's over there on my on my advanced chart. So reduce the number by 2 on a tough, so he'll hold. 1 out. First and second. McCutcheon. 10 in play, 67. It's a grounder to second. That's 1 there, and a double play. That number beats him. Musgrove gets out of it. McCutcheon grounding into a double play. 67 was a 4 to 6 to 3 double play. That's a big out for the Padres. And we go to the 6th. So Musgrove's rating is a 13. He's at 11, so he can get a couple more base runners. He's still good to go. Cody Bolton, 7. He's faced 5 batters so far. So Tatis will lead off. 7, tough, strikes him out. Tatis is 0 for 4. 1 out. Juan Soto. 2, ballpark. Left-hander wheelhouse, and he hits it out. It's gone. Juan Soto homers to keep a good day going. That's the last batter for Bolton. 2, he went an inning. There's 1 out. So Soto homers. Let's just verify. 2's ballpark, 44. The wheelhouse is 45, 19 home run. Okay. And that will be it for Bolton as we go down to 5-1. And Machado will be up. Pittsburgh now is down 4 in the 6th inning. They're going to go to Moreta. His fatigue number is a 5. So let's do that. And Dari Moreta. Okay, one out, nobody on. 5-1 Padres. Machado up 3. Defense 76. It's a range for second base. Let's look at that. Second baseman is a range D. The 76 number is covered. If it was an F, it would have been a hit, but he gets that. So ground out to second. 2 down for Bogarts. Bogarts is 2 for 3. 4, tough. 9 strikes out. Gets him on that one. 1 run, 1 hit. Nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-1 San Diego. Henry Davis leading off. 8, tough. 88. Ground out. 1 out. Santana. 4, tough. 46 and a base hit. Okay, runner on first. Santana is a 2, so he's not going anywhere. Runner on first, 1 out. Connor Joe up. 12 ballpark, in play. 11, that's a base hit. I'm going to mark that. And a single for Connor Joe. Runner advances 1 base, and that will be the end for Musgrove. That's 13. He's hit his number. So he goes 5 1/3. Gives up 5 hits. 2 walks, 3 Ks, still has 2 runners on base that are inherited runners, and that's been kind of a problem for me this year is inherited runners. So Nick Gonzalez is up. The Padres will go to the bullpen ahead by 4, and they're going to bring in Honeywell. Honeywell will pitch. I kind of cringe. There's a couple guys in the bullpen that are bad, and Morajan is bad, and Hill is not good. So every time these guys get pulled, it's like, please don't pull them. But Honeywell will come into pitch, who has done okay this year. Not fantastic, but not horrible. His fatigue number is a 6, and with the adjustment, I make adjustments based on that. 2d6 rolls there. He can face 7 batters. First and second, 1 out. Gonzalez up. 11, defense, error third base, and this is going to be another error. Machado is a 3, so that's a 1 base error. And the Padres commit their 51st error of the season. Bases loaded. They're playing deep. 9 is in play. 44 is a grounded to third. They're playing deep, so he will try to go for the double play. At 9, he doesn't get it, so it's a fielder's choice. The run is knocked in. So far, an unearned run to Musgrove. That makes it 5-2. And Triolo is up. 2 down. 6, tough, 3, strikeout. So Honeywell ends the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. And that closes the book on Musgrove. 5 1/3, 2 runs, 1 earned. We go to the 7th. Cronenworth leading off. 5-2 Padres. 10, patient 55, and it's a base hit. Cronenworth is having a good day. He is 2 for 3 now. Odor. 7, patient 86. It's a grounder to second and a fielder's choice. 1 out, runner on second. 1 more batter for Murata. Ha-Sung Kim. 10, patient 77, hits him. Another hit batter, and that will be all for Murata. He goes an inning. There is 1 out. Runners on first and second. Grisham is going to be up. And Pittsburgh, now down 3 in the 7th, are going to go to, not Tim Hill, they're going to go to Perdomo, who he's pitching the series and wasn't good. No, he was good, maybe. Wrong guy. Perdomo is got a pretty decent card. Forgot to check his fatigue. His is a 4. So he can face 4 batters. Hopefully get out of the inning. First and second. 1 out. Grisham up. 6 is tough. 71 and a base hit. Grisham with a single. Odor scores. Kim is going to try for third. So a single. 1 run in. My choice number here is a 5. So that's the coach's choice number. Kim is a 7. So he's going to try to advance. My advance throw is a 4. So that's the advanced roll here. The rules are an advanced roll. If it's less than or equal to the run and arm, the runner is safe. So that 4 is less than the runner. The center fielder's arm is a 10, so that's less than that. And so Kim is safe at third. Base hit, run scores, and the Padres are now up 6-2. Nola's up, 1 out, first and third. 7, patient, 69, hits him. 2 hit batters in the inning. Loads the bases. And this is on the brink of being really bad for Pittsburgh. Tatis is up. 6, tough, 99. Fly ball left field. So it's tough on a fly ball to left field. Runner on third, a 7+ advances, but tough result, reduced by 2. He's gonna hold. Oh, he's a choice, and he doesn't get there. So fly out, 2 down. Soto, 5, tough, 41, strikes him out. And that'll end the 7th. So he does work out of it. He gives up a hit and a hit batter. The Padres score 1 on 2 hits and now lead 6-2. So Perdomo will be done, and we'll have a new pitcher for the 8th. The Padres, Honeywell has faced 3 batters, so delay is up. 4, tough out. Love tough outs. 85, ground out. 1 out. Sawinski, 6, tough, 59, struck him out. 2 down. For McCutchen, 3, patient, walks him. Okay, he's going to try to steal. He's a B against a B4, which is excellent, and he is safe. Stolen base for McCutchen. A lot of stolen bases in this game. Runner on second, 2 down. Davis up. The 8 almost caught his intentional walk range, but not quite. But it's patient, and he walks. So either way, he walks him. And that will be the last batter that Honeywell faces. He went 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.1 innings. And Pittsburgh, with a chance to get back into this game, Santana will be up, and he will face. Padres will bring in Nick Martinez, Nick Martinez he's like a 50-50 pitcher. Half the batters he faces, he'll get an out, and then he'll get a base runner. Get an out and get a base runner. So let's see what we do on this one. He's coming in. His fatigue number is a 6. And an adjustment, that's off by 2. That one's bigger, it's a -1. So you can face 1 batter. Or 5 batters, sorry. 5 batters, first and second, 2 outs. Santana up. 5, tough, 48, and there it is, a hit. Base hit. The runner on second is a 5. It's a choice, so it's a 4. He's going to try to score. So McCutchen is going to try to score here. We'll go through the same process. The advanced rule is a 10. So that is not less than both. If it's greater than both, the runner is out. It hits the center field. 10 is greater than the runner. Grisham has an arm of a 9. That's a 10. To throw to the plate, and Grisham gets him. McCutchen out at home to end the inning, trying to score that run. Padres get a big out to get out of that inning. No runs. 1 hit. 2 left on base. And there's part of the fun right there. The play just plays out. You can see it happen. It's a base hit. Okay. What's going to happen? Oh, it's coach's choice. That number's low, so he's going to go. Well, who's the hit to? Right there is center field. Okay, center fielder now. What happens? You line it all up. There's drama in the play. It's a good game. Good game how that lines up. I like how that plays out that way. We're in the 8th inning. Perdomo is done. Pittsburgh down 4 in the 8th is going to bring in De Los Santos. His fatigue record or rating is a 5. De Los Santos. We'll start the 8th inning for Pittsburgh. And Machado will lead off. Top of the 8th. Nobody on, nobody out. 7, tough out, 48. Tough out gets him. De Los Santos gets the out on a line out to second. 1 out. Bogarts, 5. Defense, 74 on range second base. We've done this one before. He's a D. He covers it and gets the out. 2 down. Cronenworth, 6. In play, 59. We'll get the third out. Ground out. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Martinez has faced 1 batter. Connor Joe up. 3. Defense. Air right field. Ooh, that's Tatis. No, he's DHing. Who's in right field? Odor's in right field. It's a 3, and it's another error. And that's a 2-base error. E9. Odor with the error. Runner on second. Nobody out. His steal rating's a 2, so he won't go. Gonzalez is up. 6, tough, 12, strikeout. Every other batter, I tell you. 1 out. Bay is up. 10, patient, 73. Oh, he's going to get him. Fly ball center. Fly ball center field. Connor Joe is on second. So on a fly on center on patient, a runner of a 7+ advances, and Joe is a 7, so he will go to third. 2 outs, runner on third. Martinez has 1 more batter to face. Triolo's up. 9, tough, 68, and a base hit scores him. Knocks home the run. Not earned again. Okay, let's do this. So that's it for Martinez. Martinez gets 2/3 of an inning. No, you got 1 inning in. Martinez got 1 inning in. Delay is going to be up. Triolo is going to be stealing here, but he's going to be stealing off of another pitcher. The Padres will be bringing in the 8th inning, up 3 now, Luis Garcia. Garcia is a 5. Hopefully he only faces 1 batter. That's all we want. 1 batter, get an out, and we can see who comes in the next inning. Garcia. He's a 5. Okay, runner on first. Triolo's going to steal. He's a 3. He's a B. If B4 is excellent, no pickoff. B4, excellent. He got him. He threw him out. Nola throws him out at second on the steal. There's a caught right there. Let's verify that. B4, excellent. Throws him out. Garcia pitches a 1/3 of an inning, doesn't even face a batter. Nice. It is 6-3, and we go to the 9th inning. De Los Santos has faced 3. He's got 2 more batters to face. Odor's up. 9, tough, 92. Fly out, 1 out. Kim is up. 2, ballpark. In play, 64. That's a ground out to second, 2 down. And again, I don't like leaving relief pitchers in past their fatigue number because fatigue pitchers get crushed in this game. So I just will make that choice to not let him stay out there. Grisham's going to be up. The Pirates are going to bring in a pitcher down 3 in the 9th inning. That's can't be De Los Santos because he's already in there. So we will run that. And that's going to be Bednar. Bednar, who's a 5. And we'll bring him into the game. Okay. Bednar is a 5. The adjustment here, because it's more than 2, I give him 6, so he can face 6 batters. There's 2 outs and nobody on. Grisham's up, though. 5, tough, 7, strikes him out. And that will... Got to catch up on my score sheet here for a second. 1 run, 1 hit. There is the 9th inning. No runs. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 3-run ball game. Pirates have a closer. Let's just check to see if they're going to bring him in. And yes, Josh Hader. The 4 column is a 1-3 lead. Josh Hader is going to come in. And I'm glad he gets a pitch. You guys get to see him throw. So his fatigue rating is a 4. Hader comes in. Fatigue rating of a 4. Now, what I will do is closers that come into the game, they will not be fatigued as long as they still have the lead. Once they give up the lead, if they've hit their fatigue number, then they will be fatigued. So closers get to close. So Hader's in. Good card. He has some walks out there. It's kind of like Snell. Has some walks, has a lot of outs. So let's see what happens. Nobody on, nobody out. 10. Patient. 72. His card is great. So that's an out. His strikeout range is a 50 to 81. He struck him out. 1 out. Hader gets a lot of strikeouts. Sawinski's up. 10. Patient 4 walks him. Runner on first. 1 out. McCutcheon up. 5. Tough 95. Fly ball left field. 2 down. Pirates down to their last out. 7. Patient out. 98. He is going to be out. And a fly ball to left field. And that will do it. That is the ball game. No runs, no hits. The Padres get the win. The winner is Musgrove. The loser is going to be Ortiz. Padres end up with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. Pittsburgh has 3 runs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits, 1 error. And that will wrap it up. 6-3 is the final, San Diego. So one of the things that you talk about with games is, does the game have that play me again factor? And where you play a game and you're done, you want to play another game. This is my 81st game, and I think I've been playing for about 4 weeks. I'm flying through this, partly because I want to get through it. But I'm enjoying the heck out of it. It's a really good mechanic, how pitchers are dealt with, and how good pitchers can now dominate over good batters, where other mechanics the batters are in charge, but here the pitchers are in charge. I really like that. This gets me to the halfway point. You see the stats are pretty close. This game, 9 runs scored total, which again brings down the number. But that will wrap it up. I'll go ahead and post this. I'll post the halfway stats on the Payoff Pitch forum. But thank you for watching. If you guys like to hit the like button, leave any comments that you want if you have any questions. But that is it for tonight. The final score at PNC Park is San Diego Padres 6, Pittsburgh 3. Good night, everybody.